How often do we find ourselves overwhelmed, stressed, and burnt out? The answer to this predicament might lie in a simple yet often overlooked concept: setting boundaries. It's fascinating how a single line acts as a barrier, a protector, and a guide. It's the same with boundaries in our lives. They act as invisible lines that help us maintain balance, protect our personal space, and manage our time and energy effectively. Imagine a garden. It's beautiful, flourishing, and full of life. But without a fence, it's exposed to all sorts of threats. Pests, wild animals, and even stray people can wander in, causing damage. That's what boundaries are for us. They're our protective fence. If you find this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to the SayPro channel. Your support helps us create more content like this. So how does one go about setting boundaries? Firstly, it's crucial to identify where you need boundaries. It could be in your professional life, personal relationships, or even with your relationship with yourself. Pay attention to situations or relationships that leave you feeling drained or uncomfortable. Those are the places where you likely need to establish some boundaries. Secondly, know your limits. Understanding what you can and cannot tolerate is key to setting effective boundaries. This isn't about being rigid or inflexible. It's about acknowledging and respecting your own limits and not allowing others to cross them. Thirdly, communicate assertively. Once you've identified your boundaries, it's important to communicate them clearly and assertively. Remember, it's not about being confrontational. It's about expressing your needs and expectations in a respectful and straightforward manner. Fourthly, start small. If setting boundaries feels daunting, start with smaller, more manageable boundaries. As you get comfortable with these, gradually move on to setting larger, more significant boundaries. Fifthly, and most importantly, practice self-care. Setting boundaries is an act of self-care. It's about prioritizing your mental, emotional, and physical health. So make sure to take care of yourself as you embark on this journey of setting boundaries. To summarize, setting boundaries is a critical aspect of maintaining a healthy and balanced life. It involves identifying where you need boundaries, knowing your limits, communicating assertively, starting small, and practicing self-care. Remember, boundaries aren't about keeping people out. They're about maintaining your sanity, preserving your energy, and ensuring that you're able to give your best to the things that truly matter to you. It's time to draw that line. It's time to set those boundaries, because at the end of the day, your well-being matters, and it's worth protecting.